There are 10 major mistakes that agents are making with their lead generation that's preventing them from having the amazing business they want and attracting our ideal client. I'm going to show you exactly how to correct them and make your lead generation work for you. If you're here to grow your business with powerful strategies, but still having fun, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video that can help you. By the end of this video, you're going to see the biggest mistakes that you want to avoid as a realtor. And if you are doing any of them, an easy way to just flip them and make that strategies work for you. These are the exact things I see in agents daily that I help them correct and make successes out of mistakes. These mistakes are costing agents money, time, their confidence, clients, and ultimately their success, and it just doesn't have to. Number 10 is agents tend to dismiss or overlook people who are not ready to buy or sell now or in the near future. This is a huge mistake because everyone in your sphere, everyone that you meet, they're not equal to a commission check. They are equal to being your advocate. They can be out there with 100 other people they know advocating for you, and they, instead of might be one commission check, they might refer you 4, 5, 6 clients. So you look at the amount that you could be missing out on. The solution here is to treat every single person you meet, and especially the people who are already in your sphere, like a referral source and like they are truly valuable, and not worry about when or if they're going to sell or buy. Number 9 is agents get distracted by what other agents are doing. And if you've ever played a game of darts or something where you had to kick a goal, the minute you take your eye off of your own target is the minute you miss completely. And the reality is whatever they're doing might be fabulous, but it might not be what works for you, and you don't know what they're paying, what their split is, or really what it means for them. So you have to focus on what makes your business happen. The solution to prevent this is to really have a locked-in business plan, knowing exactly what activities you need to do to meet your goals. And if you need help with that, I have a video I'm going to link in the description about planning your business and getting a complete one-page business plan together along with all the activities you need to do. Once you have that in place, you don't look off that page, regardless of what any other agents are doing. If it doesn't align with your goals and the activities that you've placed, if it doesn't make all of that easier or add to it, it doesn't exist. Have you ever been like super focused on one thing and you're like, oh, now I got it because all my focus is in there, like the sha-na-na-na moment? That's what this is like. 8 is that agents aren't solving problems for their potential clients for them to see how valuable they are. They might be marketing themselves, but the true way to trigger someone into and alerting them to wanting to use you and knowing that you're their person is that you spark something into what they're feeling, thinking at that moment, or solving the problem that they have. The easiest solution to this is to look at your recent sales, your recent clients, and see what problems did they have and what did we do, what did I do to fix them, and then sharing it, either through content or through conversations when you're having meetings with people, through outings when someone asks you about the real estate industry. And like one of the big problems right now is if we sell, where do we go? If we can help solve that problem and lay that right in front of people who are thinking about that, like I'd sell, except I don't know what I would do. If you're talking about that, you have now triggered them to potentially reach out to you, even if they know 5 other agents. Number 7 is paying for leads, but not just paying for leads before you've maxed out your opportunities with your sphere and people that you have fringe relationships with. It is known that the fastest, most lucrative, most enjoyable usually business is through people that you know or have attracted because they know your personality. You have some trust built in. When you pay for leads, your focus goes to the paid leads and trying to convert them and get them to trust you rather than pouring into the people you already know. The solution for this is to layer in lead generation in your everyday activities with people you know. That looks like instead of going to a BNI or networking group that you might pay for or going to Zillow and buying leads, putting money back into your sphere, hosting an event, hosting an educational program that they can come to, creating conversations with your sphere and people that you just met, sharing and commenting on the things that they post about and care about, and learning more about your sphere. There are so many leads right within your sphere. They're like right under your nose. You're so busy trying to get everyone to convinced to use you and trust you that the people that do trust you are like, wait, what about us? Number 6 is that agents get hung up that they don't look the part or that they can't participate in certain things because they don't look like other agents that are successful. They're not putting themselves out there because they're not perfect or they're not the ideal of what they think the ideal is. And newsflash, there are many types of people out there. And if there's only one type of person on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, how are the people who are different than them ever going to find their agent? The solution to that is whoever you are right now, whatever your truth and authentic self is, putting that out there and amplifying it, allowing more people to see who you are, will attract clients that like you. Just like there are many YouTube real estate agents out there, but for some reason you're listening to me about lead generation mistakes instead of another one, or you resonate more with me than maybe another one. Or maybe you don't and you like someone else better. There are tons of clients that want you, but if you're not out there, they have to settle for someone who's not like them. If you're relating to any of these or you see them happening out in the industry, type yes below in the comments. Number 5 is that agents stop doing things that they enjoy. They just think of it as a personal thing, and why can they do that if they need to get more business, or they're so successful that they have to still seem busy and never have time for themselves. You all know that agent that has to put up this facade that they're busy all the time and never have time for themselves. You can totally have time for yourself. And there are simply agents who are working so hard to get leads and to get clients that they don't have time for themselves. The solution to this is to actually do things and put on the schedule things that you enjoy and love outside of real estate. Give yourself permission to know that they're work, because by doing those things, you're attracting people who are your jam and would absolutely use you as an agent. If you're not doing those things, you're missing so many opportunities to attract that ideal client, because you're doing things that you like, and people who like those same things are there. And beyond that, that filters a little bit. And then once they get to know your personality and how hard you work, you attract similar people. I've watched agents going from not running to joining a running club and getting most of their business from there. I've had myself where I wasn't going to workout programs. I signed up. I closed 2 just from a 6-week program, and I made almost $20,000 from that. Literally any activity you do can be a source of lead generation if you just let it and give yourself permission and you go with some intention to build relationships. Number 4 is that agents are getting friend zoned, right? You're a really nice person, you're giving, you do nice things for people, and everyone thinks that you're an awesome person, and they friend zone you because they think that you're either soft or not a great agent, or you haven't shown them the evidence of success at just how amazing you are. I mean, I know a lot of agents that get friend zoned that shouldn't. The solution to this is still being your nice self, still giving, right? But also adding in evidence of success that are hyper-local, have context, and are hyper-specific. So information that's specific to your zip code, your community, and you giving context around it beyond just listed, just sold. Like, they're fine to do, but realize that if there are 20 agents in your market right there, like in your subdivision, 18 are doing it. So what could we do that's different? Find a detail in your community that's very specific. Go more local than they are. Go to the subdivisions, go to the communities, go to the zip codes, whatever another agent isn't doing. Solving problems that are very specific to your area or your buyers and sellers, and share how you've completed those, how you've provided those solutions. And instead of saying things like inventory is low or prices are up, give us specific examples. Look for a couple houses that maybe have reduced in price, and present that information and say, this is why these houses are most likely reduced. It does happen. That's different than anything anyone else is saying. Simply going to an open house, and instead of saying, I'm at the open house, come visit me, saying, hey, if you're having ice cream this weekend, buy XYZ ice cream shop. I'm 2 blocks down. Come visit me at so-and-so. Or a very specific evidence of success is kind of recapping a 6-month period or year period. This is what I saw in the market. This is like behind the scenes. Let me show you the tidbits. You're not going to name people. You're not going to do property addresses, but you're going to give them what you saw. Like, were all of the inspections waived? Is there anything surprising in there? How many had a post-occupancy agreement? How many were sold in X days? Etc., etc. It does not take a lot to stand out. It just takes a little bit of intention with your posting. Instead of posting what every other agent does, be different. And it's just tweaking what you would normally post into something more specific or adding a little context behind it. Number 3 is refusing to do video. And for this, I'm not talking to the people who are like, video's not my thing, I'm never going to do it, because it's not. I'm talking about the people who want to do video, but you're not. And you refuse to because of many reasons. You don't like the way you look, you don't like the way you sound, you don't think you're as good as all the other people, you don't think people will respect you, you don't sound professional enough, you don't know enough. Any of those hit the bill? The solution is You doing some sort of short form video to start, even if it's 15 seconds to 30 seconds on TikTok, on Facebook Reels now, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, 15 to 30 seconds, and it doesn't even have to have you speaking in there. It could be you, like set it up on a tripod and go do something with the house, or just open the front door, unlock the lock, and then put text with it. Or you sharing one very small detail about real estate. What 15 to 30 seconds in a video can do for you, if you're consistent with it, is get people in relationship with you faster, and they already know and have decided that they want to work with you. So then when going on listing appointments, you're no longer competing with another agent. They're wanting to work with you because they already know you, they trust you. They're just meeting with you to make sure you're actually who you are on video. It can expedite and amplify your success so much. Like, it's worth giving it a try, even if you feel all the things I mentioned. And I bet people will come to you and say, that's so awesome you're doing that. And they're so happy to see you, someone like them, on video. And I want to give you a quick trick if you do want to talk on video, is to find one person that you've helped before and talk to just that person. Client that you had a story that we mentioned earlier. If you have a story that you've helped them, you're talking to now Jennifer. You're not talking to everybody on the video. You're talking to Jennifer, but you're not using her name. Number 2 is that agents have picked too many lead sources. They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on TikTok, they're going to post on social media, they're going to pay for these leads over here, they're also going to do this and that, and then they're going to do volunteering to try to get all of those to make leads. And it's easy to see why they're not growing. It's because they're spread too thin. The solution is to pick a couple lead sources, which goes back to the business plan, and then how you're going to get business from those lead sources. If one's going to be Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, pick one, and then you can do 1 to 2 other social medias that are going to support and help that one grow. But your pillar piece, like if your pillar piece is one Instagram, you're going to go all in on Instagram and just use the 1 or 2 other ones to support and help grow that one. And make sure they're ones that jive with each other. If you're going to pick social media to lean into and you want to do video, pick social media that really values video and it can help push that out there. What's your source going to be? Share below what it will be. Is it going to be a certain social media network? I can help you figure out which ones would support them the most. Number 1 is agents miss looking through their sphere and at the humans in their database for opportunities to celebrate and add value to them. Hands down, if you help someone else grow or celebrate them and honor them, share what they're doing, help them build what they've got going on, the law of reciprocity is on your side and they will help you. It's human nature. You might not know where it's coming from. You're not going to track, this person did this for me, I did that for them. Just know the more you pour into the humans that you know, it comes back to you tenfold. The solution to that looks like having the list of your A's at minimum. Even if there are 15, 20, 40 people of your A's, those are your most important people in your business and in your life, and going through and just looking at the names every day, every couple of days, and seeing who needs help with what's going on with their life, checking in on them on social media. When you have an opportunity to celebrate them, send them a card or make a post about them. If you have an opportunity to connect with them with someone that can help them, even outside of real estate, that is what gives them the opportunity to want to do that back to you. They can't help it. It's the law of reciprocity. Someone could know 5 other agents, and if you have shown your evidence of success, been a good person and helped people, and now you're adding value to their life and helping them build their dreams and their goals, there is no way they're going with another agent. If you think you're ready to work for more referrals in your sphere, make sure you check out this video all about lead generating in your sphere. And hit the subscribe button so you can see every video to help you grow your business.